Won't you let me walk you home from school? Won't you let me meet you at the pool? Maybe Friday I can get tickets for the dance. And I'll take you. Ooh. Won't you tell your dad, get off my back? Tell him what we said about painted black. Rock and roll is here to stay. Come inside, well, it's okay. And I'll shake you. Ooh. Won't you tell me what you're thinking of? Would you be an outlaw for my love? If it's so, well, let me know. If it's no, well, I can go. I won't make you. Ooh.
Hello, my name is Dominic DeLorme, and I'm a senior at Carmel Catholic High School. I will be reflecting on the Gospel for the first Sunday of Advent. Over the summer, I visited many colleges nationwide to figure out which ones felt right for me. Not only did I want to find a place that I could call home and would academically challenge me, but I was also looking for a place that aligned with my ability to play football. I hoped this preparation would make the November application deadlines less stressful. However, as the school year started and I began logging into all of my college accounts, I came to a tough realization. None of the schools I visited offered a program that aligned with my intended major. This was extremely difficult, and I started to lose hope. One night, I sat in front of my Chromebook researching each college I wanted to go to, but one after the other, I found out that none of them had my major. Feeling discouraged, I tried to take my head off of college and work on my homework, but the feeling of dejection stuck with me, and I felt too lost and unmotivated to get anything done. I spent many days feeling like this, repeatedly asking myself, what am I going to do with my life? How was this so easy for everybody else last year, and did I just waste these past 3 years? After reading the Gospel for the first Sunday of Advent, I could see myself right in the middle of the passage. It felt like Jesus was talking directly to me when he says, "Beware, that your hearts do not become drowsy from the anxieties of daily life, and that day catch you by surprise like a trap. For that day will assault everyone who lives on the face of the earth. Be vigilant at all times, and pray that you have the strength to escape the tribulations that are imminent, and to stand before the Son of Man." This verse instills hope in me that has been distant for a while. Jesus provides the perfect motivation to not worry about the anxieties of daily life, but instead focus on him and let everything else fall into place. Now looking forward to college, I'm still full of questions, but Jesus' hope helps me calm down and trust him in his process, because he knows the plans that he has for my life, and that my next step will fall into place. As we step further into Advent, let us not only prepare ourselves for Jesus' birth, but also have the hope that Jesus will be with us through any uncertainties or anxieties we have in life.
Good morning, Carmel Catholic. I'm AJ Scamia. It's 8:03. Let's get into some current events. First things first, an investigation is underway after the mayor of a small town in South Carolina died in a traffic crash. George Garner died last Tuesday on a highway in Darlington County in the eastern part of the state. He was mayor of McColl and just weeks ago was re-elected to another term in office. Initial reports said that Garner was driving an SUV when he veered over the center line and hit a tractor-trailer head-on. The county coroner said a sheriff's deputy was following Garner at the time of the crash for his own safety, but it is unclear why Garner needed protection. The South Carolina Law Enforcement Division confirms it was investigating Garner at the time of the crash. A spokesperson says the investigation is still ongoing. Garner's death came just 5 days after his entire police force had quit. Next up, developing news from Washington, D.C. President Biden announced on Sunday he is pardoning his son Hunter on tax and gun charges, even though he previously said he would not do so. Hunter Biden faced sentencing later this month related to 2 separate criminal cases. Those sentencings could have landed the 54-year-old in prison for decades. Last September, the younger Biden pleaded guilty to 9 tax charges, and last June, a jury found him guilty of lying on a gun purchase form. The president said he decided to issue the pardon because he believes his son was, quote, selectively and unfairly prosecuted, and the prosecution of his son led to a, quote, miscarriage of justice. He says he hopes the American people will understand why a father and a president would come to this decision to issue a pardon. Hunter Biden issued his own statement Sunday that said, in part, he has admitted and taken responsibility for mistakes he made during the, quote, the darkest days of my addiction. Finally, a major shakeup in the auto industry. Stellantis CEO Carlos Tavares announced on Sunday he is resigning. Tavares has been under fire for months over the company's disappointing sales and disagreements he had with the company's board of directors. The United Auto Workers also called for Tavares' ouster. Stellantis makes Chrysler, Jeep, Fiat, and Peugeot, among other brands. An interim executive committee will run the company while Stellantis looks for a new CEO. That search is expected to be completed by the middle of next year. And that's all we have for current events. I'm AJ Scamia. Up next, we have Finding Words, and then we'll end with some announcements.
That's an interesting advisory, I would tell you that. I mean, yeah, I like it. Oh, my name is Louis Vu. Yeah, so I'm currently a senior at Carmel Catholic, and I'm kind of involved in like some sort of club, like a ABC club. It's called Business Club, Advice Beyond Classroom. It's really cool. And also I'm involved in tennis. I've been playing tennis since sophomore year. I qualified for state last year, really proud of it. Hopefully again this year. And also I want to do wrestling, but I couldn't, so I'm helping out with the team for doing stats. So yeah, pretty much involved in Carmel. Oh, and a soul shaker too. For my wrestling, so I did wrestling last year, and so there's like a regional, and only one spot per weight class, right? And I was wrestle 150 last year, and there was like 3 other kids wrestle, so which means that we have to challenge each other to see who get the spot. And yeah, I successfully beat all of them, and I got the spot. But unfortunately, I did not qualify for the weight class, so I couldn't wrestle at regional. That pretty sucks, but yeah. It's like a complicated thing. So like at the beginning of the year, where you have to like qualify for a certain amount of weight class that you wrestle. Yeah. So I was supposed to be under 150. I was 150.2 pound. So it was 0.2 pound over that I couldn't wrestle in regional. Like, yeah, it's gonna suck. My favorite teacher, I'll say Miss Beagle and Mr. Lewis. I just got to know him this year because he's a new teacher, but it's really cool. Yeah, I like him a lot. Mrs. Beagle, she's a great teacher, I have to say that. So like, I have her class last year, and she's like, I don't know, I used to hate math a lot, and I have her math class last year. I was like, oh, the way she teaches is so easy to understand and stuff. I was like, wow, I actually enjoy math for once. And yeah, so I like Miss Beagle, and she's really kind. So like when I need help, I come to her. She was like more open up. She like always helping me if I need help. So Mr. Lewis is also kind. He's a new teacher. He's really funny. I get to talk to him about like stuff in life, just like normal stuff. Like, I mean, he's a teacher, but I can talk to him as a friend. So like perspective, I mean, like it's really cool to get to know him. And it's like, yeah, he's kind. Stuff like that. Oh, a lot, obviously. I would probably miss all the friends that I made here. And I'd say like this is a really good community where I like get to stay in here. I would say everybody's like open up and like welcome each other, like a family here, I would say. So Carmel's really a community to me, and yeah.
Welcome back, I'm Caitlin Trubisky with announcements. Erica's Lighthouse will be hosting an event in the CCRC to encourage the community to decorate cookies and take a break from studying. The event will be held on December 11th. They will try their best to accommodate as many food allergies as possible, but they cannot guarantee that every need will be met. If you are interested, please complete the form by December 6th. This Friday, December 6th, will be a late start day. B period will begin at 9:12 a.m., and then periods E, C, and F will meet in that order. Join Campus Ministry for their annual St. Nicholas Family Rosary and Fellowship event on Wednesday, December 4th at 6:30 p.m. St. Nicholas will be making an appearance and treats will be provided. This event will take place in the St. Titus Brinsman Chapel and Mary Frances Clark Spiritual Center. All guests should enter through door A. This event is free and family friendly, so all are welcome. Registration is not required but encouraged. That's all we have for today. I'm Caitlin Javitsky. Have a magnificent Monday, Carmel.